Hello everyone. It's gone from freezing cold to raining, like literally overnight. So we haven't really done much today because this is the lightest the rain's been all day. I just can't be bothered. The dogs hate the rain, I hate the rain. It's still quite cold and I'm just like, yeah, we can just have another chill day. I have done a bit of training though, so I have done some of that. And like we're working on a new trick, and I'm working on that same new trick with like 4 or 5 dogs. So there's something like that could go on training Tuesday, but the trouble is like I started it with loads of dogs, but it's not ready or advanced on any of them yet. So with some tricks, it's nice to show how you teach it and then what it looks like sort of done and finished. And it's not done and finished yet, so... Hey Raven, you're looking very chunky. You're looking very chunky. Who said you could be so chunky already? Look at that, look at that. Look at that. Right, let's have a little look. I know, you're sick of me looking. Here goes. That is definitely Payla. Yeah, Rave! So, yeah, that's definitely Payla. That is a very, very good sign. So, yeah, it's a good sign because weeks 3 to 4 is when, like, the puppy's attached to the wall. So, it just means the bitch goes a little bit lower on calcium. And like it does something, I think, to the red blood cell count, which is why the gums go paler. But anyway, the gums are paler, so that is a very good sign. It's a very positive sign. And I mean, just look at her. You're chunky. You're chunky. You were just chunky. Yeah, we got boob development. Good girl, Rave. Pretty girl. Don't know what's black on your head. Of course you all notice. Oh, Dudley's noticed too. Yeah, you can see how wet the fields are. And when you see like Pumpkin next to Raven, when you think they normally a very similar athletic build, even though Raven's a touch bigger, she's a touch taller, touch more bone, but generally the same sort of athletic shape, and Pumpkin's still athletic and Raven all the way down there is not. Wish you were in athletic shape, Katniss. What happened to your athletic shape? Did it get lost? Did you lose your athletic shape? She said, never bloody had it to lose it, did you? You never bloody had it. You never had it, did you? You silly sausage. Oh, Judith. Ready? Go find her. What? Yes, Dudley, I have a ball in my pocket. No, Dudley, it's nothing to do with you. I just fed them, so we don't want them to play ball too early. Too early? Too soon after eating. Oh my gosh, the words are gone. Words are gone. Wow, Rave. You get her. She's gonna poop. No, she's not. She's gonna pee. And you see Pumpkin. Nice and athletic. not too round. It's funny the different builds of dogs I have. I feel like Jude and her 2 daughters from her first litter, nice and athletic. Well, you're looking less athletic these days, madam, aren't you? Yes. What happened to the athletic? She's not too bad. She's just got a little bit of a phantom thing going on. Right, Aria and Pod are athletic for their build, but they haven't got the same athletic build as what Raven and Pumpkin have. Mr. Winnie's rather chunky. Mr. Winnie, what happened to your face? He's a chunk. He's a chunk. The thing is, he's chunky for his build, whereas if like Aria was the same level of chunk, it wouldn't have the same effect. Does that make sense? Probably not. But it's really funny when you think of a Dalmatian, think of a white dog with black or liver spots. Usually people think of black spots, unless you're in the breed. And you think of a dog that likes to run, is quite active, but you don't really think of them having, like, say, the bone of Nala compared to Jude. Jude. Oh, you're not going to stand side by side with Nala, obviously. Wait. Jude, I want to swear at you today. See how the difference in the broadness of Aria and Jude's chest and Katniss's chests? Aria, Katniss. Wow, that's a nice picture. That's a good thumbnail. So then when you think of the speed that, like, Aria's quite fast. But when you think of the speed of Pumpkin, Raven and Jude and how fast and agile and athletic they are, like, Aria just will never be quite that agile because she's got a bit more bone and a bit more substance, and Nala and Katniss will be even less, athletic and agile. They'll be even slower on the run. Don't get me wrong, they're still fast enough to keep up with a horse, which is what they're bred for. But I think the point I'm trying to make is you don't think about the differences within the type of Dalmatian. Generally, when you just think of a Dalmatian and the variation, and I always think, like, wouldn't it be interesting to see other breeds and see how much they vary in type? And there are others, like there are other Dalmatians that vary to my guys as well. And then there are consistencies in conformation and type within certain kennels. Some of the ones that have really established their pedigrees, their bloodlines, you can generally look at them and go, oh, that's a so-and-so bred dog. Well, that dog's got so-and-so in it. It used to be really good, actually, a spot in the Millbell Lithiums, which is Nala and Jude's sire. I used to be really good at spotting those. So yeah, anyway, like, I just think it'd be interesting to look at other breeds, and like I've looked a bit at the GSPs as well, and they vary a lot in type, and even the working type to the show type vary. Generally I'd say the show type are a bit smaller and finer. Generally the working type have a little bit more bone, a bit more substance, but that's not always. And again, I don't see a ton of the working type, and I don't really see a ton of the working type stacked like a show dog, because really, unless you've got dogs either stood side by side, running side by side, or stacked side by side, or just stacked pictures like the same side of them, and it's hard to tell. You know, when you see a dog running in the field, you can't really tell. You can tell a little bit, I suppose, like the height they reach with their legs and stuff, but again, if they're running in a field, they could be running like that because of the terrain. Look at that, I'm babbling on again, you guys. At least I'm not on a rant about temperament. You know, there's a little bit of a change to the waffling on, isn't there? Still move though, Rave. Pumpkin pie! Gently. Come here, I forgot to sign off. I'm so busy going, oh shit, no, oops. I've done that a couple of times recently, haven't I? So busy going, oh crap, I've been waffling, rambling on again. And I forgot to sign off. So, anyway, I shall see you all soon. Bye.